I'll let y'all read this. Well, I would hope so. Ike isn't the kind of guy that just leaves people there to rot. So I've been told, and yet it still hasn't happened, Selby. I think I'm impervious. Fizzard. Oh boy. Now this ought to be interesting. Cause in the last episode, if we all remember, we more or less killed Jill's dad, and her father was in the process of kind of drowning down a town. Not by choice, but yeah. And this is a villager. Oh gosh. To the capital, huh? The Dark Angel? I don't think this lady is up to speed in terms of what happened. Yeah, she's definitely not up to speed. Ma'am, I don't mean to alarm you, but those nasty Crimerians, well, she is one. Do ya now? Why are the Crimerians taking the blame? We had nothing to do with that. That was all your father. Oh. Well, it's sad to hear such things, yet knowing what happened. No, if the King of Daien didn't have his head so far up his ass, the battles wouldn't need to have happened. Period. On either side. Wow, that's... You're gonna subject your sister to eating mud and twigs just because you're too damn prideful? Yeah, and I hope then your grandchildren or your great-great-grandchildren or someone in the family will have brains enough to know what really happened. Because apparently you're missing a few brain cells, milady. Why are you apologizing? Jeez Louise, that's just horrible. Uh-oh. Can we not scold the poor girl for what happened? It's good to know you think this is the end, but I guarantee you it is not. Oh, they haven't ratted you out yet. Forgive you, huh? I don't know. General Ike, sir, the castle gates are open. Oh yeah, I said this like 2 seconds ago. We're fighting Daien. That's not good. What are they planning? It must be a trap. This is unexpected. Making us lay siege would be far and way to their advantage. I have no idea what they're playing at. That's because they're just fucking around. Even so, we will not back down, right, Ike? Maybe I should borrow Lagoo's weapon. We'll see why I say that in like a few seconds. Right. If we can't tell what they're planning, it matters not how we proceed. Let's just fight as we go. Move out. Keep your guard up, everyone. I think I should have brought a... I mean, it is just one person. Enemy troops have entered the castle. They're moving already. Such recklessness. Don't they suspect a trap? I can't believe they've fallen for it. That's because we know it's a trap, and we don't care if it's a trap because we know we'll overcome said trap. Crimea follows a general named Ike. Perhaps he follows no procedure. Perhaps he relies solely on instinct. I don't know if he's brave or merely reckless. It's unbelievable. It feels like the music is a bit drowning me out. There we go. Regardless, we continue as planned. Close the gate and seal off their escape route. This contest will be decided here. Now then, it's time for the final measure you spoke of earlier. Will you show us what His Majesty left for us? What could possibly allow us to destroy an army in one fell swoop, provided we can herd them here? General Kasatai? I'm saying Kasatai. No matter what I show you, do not be shocked. You must continue to trust me without question. I swear it. On my name as a royal knight of Daien, I will not betray you, General. And, I don't know if I trust you, old man. Thank you. She's a dragon. And I'm just now noticing something. I'm just now noticing that this is cutting him off just a smidge. There we go. Much better. General Anna, you're a dragon! Dun dun dun! General Kasatai, have you forgotten your vow? No matter what happens, we will protect the capital. Yes? Yes, of course. I understand. This is His Majesty's... Why, he left you here. Yeah! He left a fucking dragon behind. Lucky me. Yes. We will win this battle. A legendary dragon of Goldoa is on our side. It's a powerful omen. Daien cannot lose. Uh-huh. Not by choice, if I remember correctly. The Daien army is indestructible. We will crush the dogs of Crimea and use their skulls as goblets. Oh, that is disgusting, sir. Glory to Daien! I am not... Yeah, sickos. I'm not drinking with you people. Sorry, I have class when it comes to drinking. Drinking out of someone's skull does not sound fancy. Sir, the gates have just closed behind us. Look out! We're trapped in this castle. Run! Run! What the fuck, dude? The door shuts and you just panic? Y'all knew. Oi! I'm not even gonna bother. Attack! We're under attack! They're gonna kill us! Wow, you guys are horrible. Stop! All of you! Get a hold of yourselves! You mustn't panic. No one has even a... So these guys are just running around like a chicken without its head. Nice. Hike. Titania, where's Princess Alencia? She's fine. She's with the supply convoy. They're all under heavy close guard. Yeah, okay. Soren, is this the enemy trap? It could be. If so, to what end? Oh, the goal obviously isn't to divide our troops and reduce our fighting strength. We're all packed in here together. Whatever they're planning, it appears that they want us all to experience it at the same time. Daien must have something in which they believe gives them an insurmountable advantage. Some kind of ultimate weapon. Yeah! A dragon! So they're absolutely sure that they'll win. Is that it? King Ashlar, Daien, you'll regret underestimating us. It's a pity you think that's who you're facing. No matter what, we must be cautious. We can spare no efforts to protect the princess. We should put together an elite team and head for the throne room. Choose the members of this team with care. Everything will rest on their shoulders. Understood. You never gave me the option to pick said team, Soren. Oh, thank you. Alright, so what is the game plan here? Is it the normal take everything they've got and just destroy Anna? That's what it's looking. Okay, so I guess that's just it. How do I want to proceed? That's the best question I've got right now. Alright, well... why don't I have you go this way? I'm gonna assume we're gonna get reinforcements. So I might as well start getting my defenses up to shore. Oh no, Devil, you're out of your sauce? It's like 2 whammies in one day. I'm excited to see how you turn out, Xion, considering this will be like, what? The first time I've actively used you in the playthrough. Oops. You need to go up there because you are the one who's gonna open the door! There better not be any fucking reinforcements behind me. Get Volk up there. The faster we get his shit done, the faster I can move freely. Even though I suspect that's not gonna be much of it. I was wondering if you guys are gonna come to me or if I had to come to you. But thank you. Oh, you're coming down too. Alright. This is doable. Stop. Thank you. Alright, Xion, show me what you got. We'll start your day with a steel bow. Oh my heavens, really? Only 7? I mean, I guess you are only a level 1 sniper. Tanith, do you think you can handle them? Oh my fucking god. I think that spear is too good. No, I think she's just too good. What the fuck? Tanith is a monster! are. Oh my god, they are. You're kidding me. You're telling me... Oh, well, there's one that's not tier 1. Tyranio! Why am I... Why am I still facing only... Oh, good god. I didn't know that. It just almost feels like a waste now. Let me just start going over here. Take the guy that's the furthest away and take care of him. Is it because I'm on well, I guess what equates to easy mode? I thought the blue, or whatever file color it was, I thought that was the next difficulty up, but whatever. What does this look like? Oh my fucking god. Okay, well then. Either it's because you guys are tier 1, or the weapons are just that good. Holy fuck. I think I might need to open my window. I had the smart decision of burning 2 incense in my room with the window shut. And it's smoky as hell in here. Lagoo Slayer, huh? Okay, so when I said that Pegasus units suck, clearly Tanith is meant to say, oh, really? Oh yeah, okay, I need the window open. This is horrible. If I had known this, I would have never burnt 2. If you guys hear like a little wind sound in the background, that is my fan. Holy moly. But you know, I will say this. Yes, their enemy quality, especially at this point in the game, is pretty terrible. But I think they more than make up for it in Radiant Dawn. That game is outlandishly cruel. Maybe I should save her Sonic Sword. And have... Because I know there's a fight coming up, or she's got to face... Or she's gonna come running after Ike to help him with the Black Knight. I don't know if I want... Only 6 HP? Sure. Oh well, he'll be able to kill somebody. That's a shocker. Alright. You, if I leave you be, okay, you will be able to, but I'm not unlocking this door just yet, because I got the funny feeling there's people behind it. Okay, not a bad level up. Not the greatest, but not the worst either. Yep. Am I good or am I good? Oh, Jesus. How? Oh, fuck. He's in the worst possible place, too. This is not probably recommended in the slightest, but I'm doing it. Anywho. I don't think you can... Yeah, you can't. So, you're just gonna get out of the way, is what you're gonna do. That's a bit more better. And then you're gonna go back down here. And Mia, I'll let you have some... Oops, nope, not with that sword. Okay, good. That takes care of one. So while I do this, just because I did mention it at the start, I feel it needs a little bit more context. A bunch of things are happening right now in my life. The graduation issues are all coming up because kids are getting ready for graduation. As many of you know, I work for a newspaper, so I am going to be very busy with that. Because we keep having people walk out on us at my other job. They've increased my hours there. So I'm working about 3 times what I have been. Now, I do know I said I'm not going to let it affect the streaming. However, since this is from both jobs, I just want to forewarn you, don't get too mad if I decide to cancel stream one day, because what that means is that I'm spending a lot more time working on the graduation paper to get that done. And the reason for that is because I'm going on vacation in June for a week. And I want to have everything done because I'm the only person they have to get these sorts of things done for the graduation paper. And I want to get it done as quickly as I possibly can so we can work out all the kinks so that one of my jobs is good. I'll be good to go for that. Now, for my other job, I can't really do anything about that. Though I speculate there may be a fight ahead. Because I hate cashiering. I've mentioned it to this boss numerous times. It doesn't seem to sink in. And I think they think, oh, well, she said she's willing to help us a little. That somehow translates to, oh, yeah, let's put her on the register. So people say, oh, but it's only like for a couple of hours. See, that's the problem. I am not a people person. I hate people. What do you need to do as a cashier? Talk to people. More than that, you have to meet stupid, outlandish, stupidly goals. Just, oh, I hate them. So I don't know what's going to happen with that one. But for one job, I just wanted everyone to know that I'm going to be probably pulling a bunch of double times on them because the faster I get it done, the faster we can work out kinks, the faster I can put my energy towards other things. And I haven't started it yet, but there is going to be a little mini series I'm going to privately record that you guys can all watch when I'm gone. No, Selby, I do. I have to get shit done with this paper job so that I have time to do other shit. And with my new model coming, there's going to be some changes there as well, because now that I'll have an official idea of what my model will look like, I'll be able to design my overall screen here better. I mean, the more I look at it, I'm not crazy about how stretched out this game is, and I promise you it will not be like that when we do Radiant Dawn. I'm gonna make it like an overlay or something just to help with that. But we will have 3 new emotes coming up. And... or at least they said they would. I told them a galaxy theme. To add a pair of wolf ears and tail, because I said before it was going to be a cosmic wolf, because I do have a little story behind that. I'm going to start moving her over here. Although I guess well... Here in night. So, galaxy theme, cosmic wolf ears and tail. Just to give it an overall mystical feel. Yes, I know that's not a lot of details, but I also had sent her my reference sheets of what I have in mind for the character to look like. Now, I do want to be open about this. This model cost a lot more than I had expected. The original artist I wanted to use, it wasn't going to work out. So, unfortunately, the model that I originally had in mind will not come because, again, it wasn't going to work out. About $100. But that was the cheapest. The reason why is because no matter where you go, for rigging or otherwise, Etsy, Fiverr, or anywhere else, just to get a decent model, $100? Yeah. That's a lot of money. I mean, it's on the cheap end in terms of models, because I've seen people spend upwards to ask people up to $350 for a full body, fully detailed model. And I know I said that I was going to be open, and I am going to be open about what I use the money for. So we do have a little bit money left over for the streams and shit. Not that there's not much being used for it at the moment, but I figured that's one thing that kind of makes our streams unique is the model, so bring that back. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with this. You're a bow. Can I somehow... I doubt it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Damn. I was hoping she'd kill. But yeah, unfortunately, like I said, it wasn't gonna work out, so I had to find somebody else, and no matter where I looked, the cheapest I would have walked out of this was around 100. But I'd rather spend the 100 and have a decently good-looking model than, you know, it looking like trash. And the bigger, of course, the bigger we go in terms of the community, I guess things will change. But as of right now, I'm more concerned about the quality of the streams. But the one thing I miss sorely is having my model. And I'm very disappointed that my model broke. So I've had to make do with what I have in mind. Oh, shit, I already used him. Okay. This could be... No, I could do this. Question is, how much damage do you do? Not enough to make me worried. I do need to think about if we were to have supporters who send in money and shit. I do need to think of like a goal or something if that's what they want. I don't mind either or. I haven't really gave it much thought because as of right now, I'm more focused on the quality. And I will say that from what I've seen out of video editing and stuff like that, the quality is not bad. It could be much worse. I don't know why I have him coming up this way. I should have had him go the other way. Oh well. I do not want you near the walls. I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! There was gonna be goddamn reinforcements. Okay, what are we looking at for reinforcements? All axe users, okay. Why don't I have you park here? Let's see, what are your distances here? Good, you wouldn't be able to do much. I guess I'll have you come here and add some death to the plate. And you, I'll have up here, because you're actually pretty damn good. That should be enough for damage control. Now, this way, I don't care if you come after me. Astrid's a tank. She can take you. And I'll have you go this way. I'm looking forward to that already myself, to be honest. But I have a feeling the first goal we need to achieve is Twitch affiliate. Because the minute I reach that, the doors quite literally open. There will be so much more I can give back to the community. You don't quite realize just how much you can't give to your community until you realize all the perks that Twitch affiliates get. And unfortunately, I still haven't met the criteria for it. But once I do, the doors will quite literally open up on everything. And by then, I'm hoping that once I reach Twitch affiliate, I'll be able to know a better idea of what to give back to the viewers. Because that's what I'm all about. Me streaming, making this a potential job, really depends on the viewers. But even then, I just want to have fun. What the fuck? And more than that, oh Jesus, that was you. I did not know that was you. For us, there is no tomorrow. We cannot be beaten, nor can we withdraw. We must defeat the Chimerian army and bring His Majesty back to us. Miss. So, was that your way of saying you're gonna bring him back, or was that your debut? What does Ike have to say about you? I mean, he could totally stand that. Ike has nothing to say to you. Interesting. right. I would have thought he would have had something to say. I guess you're not important enough. Sorry. I cannot stop your march. But we are not yet defeated. General Enya. Protect the capital. Yeah, you guys are beat. I'm sorry to tell you this, but that's how this is gonna go down. But there is one thing I'm really looking forward to. And you guys may remember, since I did make a mention of it. It's coming out later on this month. But there's a certain game that I had pre-ordered. And I'm thoroughly looking forward to playing it. Because I haven't played this game in well over 10 years. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, more than 15 years. So I'm looking forward to it. And I know Twitch may be saturated because everyone and their mother is probably going to replay it too. You're in a precarious situation. No, not RuneScape. Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. I am going to be streaming it. Because I 100% loved that game. That's the only Mario game I will ever love. Because I don't like Mario games. I think they're overdone. Ooh. I mean, to each their own. I mean, I think what it is that a lot of people are... The people who are buying it are people who have been told this is possibly the best Mario game that ever existed. But for the people who have either owned it or played it before, they're like, it's okay, it's not the best, especially if they've played enough Mario games. And Twitch, I don't really give a shit if they did or not. But the way I look at it is that I never owned the 1,000-Year Door. I rented it from a game store, but that was it. And like I said before, at the time, I could only choose one game. It was either Radiant Dawn or the 1,000-Year Door. And I chose Radiant Dawn because I love Radiant Dawn. And I do not regret buying that game. Because no matter what, how good this Mario game was, at the end of the day, it was Radiant Dawn that enthralled me the most. But let's just say that Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door made me try looking at other Mario games thinking, oh, if this game is good, surely the other ones are too. No, they're not as good. In fact, I have another Paper Mario game. Because I was hoping it would hold up. and it didn't. Yes, I have the Switch one. Origami King, I think. It's interesting. I don't hate it, but I'm also not crazy about it. Yeah, I get. You know what? Ooh. Oh, I was gonna say, is that gonna activate his healing thing now? Oscar seems to be the man who's like, you hit me, I will immediately take your life and use it to heal me. But I have tried looking to see if there were other Paper Mario games, and there was. I didn't know this. Apparently, the Thousand Year Door was not the first Paper Mario. There was another, and it was the original Paper Mario. I don't know how good that is. I've never played it. Then I knew there was one on the Wii U. Now, again, since I didn't have a Wii U, I never got to try that. So, I don't know how good that is either. Let's get you flying over here. Actually, do you think I could take care of him? One, Jesus. I guess we're gonna have to use this. I really don't want to use too much on you, but... It's funny, though, that when I did have the money, I didn't go back. And I think I forgot about it at that point because I was so enthralled with Fire Emblem that I started using my money to look for more Fire Emblem games. Because, like I said before, Radiant Dawn was actually my first ever Radiant Dawn game. I mean, Fire Emblem game. So, yeah. That opened a door to a world of possibilities I hadn't thought of. So instead of going back to buy Paper Mario's Thousand Year Door, I just straight up went buying other Fire Emblem games. You're not fooling me. I knew you'd come. Oh, there's nobody in here now. That's a change of pace. I'll let you idiots come to me for a change. Ooh. Hold up. What's up? What do you need? Okay. I'll have to contact them later on. Looks like the designer that I'm asking to help me has contacted me again. Well, that's because, to be honest, and I think I understand why that's the case, is because a lot of people, I'm not sure what it was that drew people to the Thousand Year Door in the first place. For me, it was how colorful the cover was. Yes, I know. That's pretty stupid, isn't it? But you have to remember, as a Jeff Gordon fan from racing, I'm very biased on colors. So, if it doesn't catch my eye, then it's worthless. But I was drawn in by the colors. It's like, okay, you know what? Let's try it. And I loved it. I think I know why I didn't get it. Because I think I beat it. I didn't beat Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I beat the Thousand Year Door, though. And I guess because I hadn't yet beat the Fire Emblem, I said, well, I'm going to just go get this game. Because apparently the content they give you in this game is far outstanding than the Thousand Year Door. But what I'm getting at is that the Thousand Year Door was an adventure that I thoroughly enjoyed. I mean, I think why a lot of people liked it is because it made Luigi kind of more relevant, if that makes sense. Not by much, but it felt like Luigi finally had more of a spotlight. And then when we had the villain show up, it was like everyone just went haywire. I cannot tell you how many dirty things I've seen people draw for Mr. L. It's something, alright. People say that they wanted a bad boy. Well, they got one. I'm not sure if it was. Maybe it was. Although, I feel like Luigi's Mansion was after the Thousand Year Door. I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow Mario because it's a meh game, quite honestly. It's not like a do or die game that I must have at all costs. Although, I will say this. I have heard the sales for this game have been breaking records left and right. I'm hoping that is a sign to Nintendo. This is one game the fans have wanted for a long time. A remake. Because it's one of the few games that you can no longer get. Or if you get it, the price tag is outrageously huge. And frankly, you're crazy if you buy it. Who needed the healing? You can heal yourself. I think it was you that needs the healing. I don't know what the other fans appreciate about Paper Mario, to be honest. I just loved it because it was a unique game. It wasn't the standard Mario game, or at least it didn't look it to me. And I liked that. I'm gonna end it, because I mean, I don't want to go ahead with this other guy yet. But, simply put, This is a game that is one of those games that once its time has gone, people go back to looking for it. And at this point, they are games that you can no longer get unless you find it in you to spend over $100 for the fucking thing, which is just outrageous. Though, if we're being honest, Fire Emblem's Radiant Dawn is the exact same way. I'm just hoping that the people who are doing this remake are going to take this as a sign, because you've got people going nuts for this game. They are... I heard that they had to start canceling orders on Amazon, pre-orders, because they couldn't keep up. Now, again, this is why I'm saying they need to take this into account, because this game is going to be probably a high-selling game. Probably the best they've got all year. I hope they take that into account. And think about other games that they have that have had a large fan base of people who want to see the game come back. 36, you're good. This is playing along the Razor's Edge. Oh, thank God. I was worried he was going to crit her. I'm so glad that worked out. But I'm just hoping that they take a look at this, and for me, I'm hoping to see Radiant Dawn come back as a remake. Because Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance, rather. Because they are games that you can hardly find anymore. Unless you have the original copies, or you're not, you know... You're not, you know... I'm trying to think of what the best word is here. You don't mind emulating the game and piracy. There really is no other way to get this game. So I would hope that they take encouragement. Well, not remakes. I mean a remaster, sorry. I confuse the two quite often. I want to see Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance. I want to see them come back with remaster graphics. I want to see, and I guarantee you, the sales would go off the chart for these games too, because many a Fire Emblem fan has asked for these games to come back. Well, that's because they're realizing shit was good back in the day. They make fun of it. Oh, back in my day. The funny thing is, though, back in our day, the games were good. There was something about the games that made them replayable, that left impressions. And they want to recapture that. I wouldn't be surprised. But you have to admit, with Final Fantasy, whatever number this is at this fucking point, I don't know. I think it's 7. I don't play Final Fantasy because I don't care for Final Fantasy, if you want the truth. Sorry if that pisses anybody off. It's just never been my cup of tea. I have watched a few cutscenes of that game, and let me tell you, it's fucking gorgeous. The game is so goddamn pretty. If I were into Final Fantasy, oh yeah, I'd be slamming down all the dollars I have to say, give me this game now. But I'm not a big Fire Emblem person. It's pretty, but it's not something I'm gonna go head over heels for. Not yet. I might give it a try in the future. I don't know. Actually, isn't it for only PS5? I don't know. I gotta check that out, because I don't have a PS5. I don't have the money for a PS5. Maybe I should... Nah, that's still cheaper than a computer. Nope, nope, nope. Stop. Nope, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. You would think that with all the hours they put into making all the graphics and shit, they'd know. Or they'd get some idea. But they still don't know. Okay, well, we've got people coming this way. How do I want to deal with this? Why don't I have you come this way? Why don't we give you guys some showtime? It's been kind of all over the place. Wait, do you need healing? No. Do you? No. Do you? No. You? No. You? Wait. Oh, fuck. That could be a problem. What are the other games that are remakes this year? That's right, Persona 3. I forgot about that game existence entirely. Why can't I select him? I knew Final Fantasy, but I'm trying to think of what other games. But I can't think of any. Unfortunately, I have to agree with that, Double Did. Unfortunately, and this pisses me off, I love that they remake or remaster these games. Because those of us who didn't get to try it when it first came out, that don't have the system, that can't find the original copy, we're now given the chance to actually play that game. But supposedly better graphics, maybe better gameplay, I don't know. But it frustrates me that these people who remake these games or remaster them, they don't understand what made it so great in the first place. Because I would take what I've learned from those games and put them towards an entirely new game. Because then you'll have people like, oh yeah, I remember this. This was the best game ever, and this is why.